All right, so I wanted to talk a little bit about the Earth battery and just kind of talk about it for just a minute. Okay, the first thing I struggled with was the distance from, one from my copper all the way to my galvanized or magnesium. I started at like 20 feet, then went to 70 feet, then went to 80 feet, then I went to 180 feet. And the 1.5 volt remained the same regardless of distance. So that's a cool thing because at 180 feet, I had magnesium on the south and copper to the north, and at 180 feet, I still had 1.5 volts. And when I brought the magnesium and copper together, 6 inches apart, I still had 1.5 volts. So that's good because that tells me the 1.5 volts DC will still carry through cable at an extreme distance. I mean, 180 feet is nothing to sneeze at. So that's cool. So I switched over from galvanized over to magnesium. And on the Noble chart, magnesium was so much better. I plan on staying with magnesium. But the copper's the problem because the copper is right in the middle of the Noble chart. So I am going to move from copper up the Noble chart. Of course, the best you can get is gold and silver, but I'm not going to put gold and silver in the ground. Hello. Uh, After gold and silver is graphite, and it's hard to find anything 100% graphite. I found some graphite and carbon. Carbon's good, but it's expensive. So underneath carbon is titanium. Now, titanium is expensive, yes, but if you'll jump on eBay and if you'll go into search the metals and alloys section and just search titanium or magnesium or graphite, you will find chunks of discarded magnesium blocks just about the size that I'm using currently, 2 pounds for 20 bucks. Phenomenal. 2 pounds of magnesium block, I can make a lot of cells for that much. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and jump on eBay and I'm going to order titanium first for my positive polarity and going to stick with magnesium for my negative polarity. There's something also I ran into, a lot of people may know, but I didn't, and that was that the negative is drawn toward the positive. I thought the positive would go toward the negative, but I was wrong. The negative is drawn toward the positive. So that is important when it comes to running series and it's important when it comes to do different things. So keep that in mind. I am also toying around with looking at jewel thieves and also the Stubblefield coil. I believe that's the name of it. The Stubblefield coil, Stubble something or other, coil thing, whatever. The problem is I'm not an electrician and I don't understand all the freaking diode diagram BS that I'm finding out there. So I'm going to endeavor first to start with a thief, jewel thief, because that looks pretty easy. And I want to see if a jewel thief will kick up my volts because the goal is to have as less materials, as small a space as possible to charge my battery bank. I want to have 14, 15 volts charging my DC battery bank as well as my solar panels, which I'll get to that eventually. I've got my solar panels here. I bought a Harbor Freight 45-watt kit, but I haven't got it hooked up yet because my house is being rebuilt from a tornado. So anyway, oh, y'all like my shirt? Isn't that hot? It's so hot I can't even wear it. So anyway, I'll keep you all posted, and this is more of just a video journal of my alternative energy stuff more than anything. So if you got any ideas on jewel thieves, if you've got any ideas on the Stubblefield coil thing, any access to help me break down the technical electronical component diagrams that they show, that'd be freaking awesome. All right, talk to you later, folks. Be good, keep it real, live a dream.